Behind the three Fords came the Evo train. Michael, Binnie and Claire Mole headed into service in fourth, but only had a 5-second advantage over Freddie Milne and Stephen Brown in Freddie's newly finished silver machine. That would be a battle until the end of the day. And that other Evo battle had really hotted up in the last loop. Not only was it for third in the SRC, but Binnie and Milne entered the final stage tied on time. Both crews went for it, and it would be Freddie and Stephen who would come out on top by just 3 seconds. Still a great start for Binnie and Mole.
So what's the target for today?
I haven't really thought about a target. It would be nice to come away with a good result in Class 9. We're fourth in the championship after the Border Counties, but we're not going to hang on to that, I wouldn't have said. So just do as well as we can overall. And
this is negative vibes, man. We don't accept negative vibes. What you've always got to do is the target is always improving your seeded number.
That's right enough. Yeah, try and improve in the seeding and see how we go. Yeah.
And do you think that's possible?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
One of the features of the border was a mammoth battle between Freddie Milne and Michael Binnie, and they were at it again. Freddie had 5th place by just 1 second from the red Evo. But Michael had to watch his back too. John Wink and John Forrest were only 3 seconds behind them in the I-20. The second half of the day was going to be tense.
Yeah, it's starting to come now. That Malak burn, or whatever you want to call it, that stage 5 is just unbelievable. Like, that was full commitment. You know, even surface throughout, and you know where to brake, and you know what's coming, and it's just brilliant fun to drive.
Am I right in thinking that's the stage you've got to go back and do again?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I can still find more time somewhere, but so will everybody else. So that's the thing.
Oh, this will be worth watching the second time through. Well done. You're lying, what we think, 6th just now?
Yeah, and I think after stage 5 I shouldn't be far off. Within a couple of seconds of Freddie, I think, so we'll see. But Freddie's going well on this loose stuff, you know. First 2 stages I wasn't that confident on that marbly stuff, and Freddie took quite a bit of time out of us there, so yeah, we'll just see how we get on.
Keep her going, keep her shiny side up. Cheers. Thanks. Cheers, mate.
The epic Evo battle that had started on the border continued all the way through the Speyside. Trying hard, Binnie and Mole would take 4th, just 5 seconds back from Milne and Walsh. Both crews on the edge all day after another great battle.
we had a fairly consistent run, 1 or 2 wee moments, but we got here. So.
But once again, you and Freddie are having a great battle in Evo.
I know. It seems we're just splitting seconds, at the end of each stage. It's and that was me and him both flat to the mat on that last stage, and there was nothing to separate us. So it's awesome. Like it's.
Yeah, no, it is. It really makes it, But
definitely.
you've now got to take that wee extra step and get ahead of him.
I know. I'm not quite sure where to get it from, but I mean, the second time through Gartley, he took a second out of us. And I actually don't know where he got that from because I drove the socks off the car, So fair enough to him, he's flying.
Yeah, no, it's good to see though, and it makes it very interesting for the rest of us. So, class win, and again another good dose of championship points.
Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't expecting, to get this result today. I was expecting a top 8 maybe or something like that. So I'll take the points when they come my direction. It's obviously a shame to see, Donny and Gary, not getting a finish. So obviously I realise that those guys are usually above, but it's the same for everyone. So.
Exactly. Got to finish.
Michael Binnie and Claire Mole held 6th after 2 stages, but only had 1 second in hand over the other Red Evo 9 of Scott Macbeth and Dan Forsyth.
Off to England to do another event the next day. That shows you how popular real good navigators are.
Now here's a man with a good navigator
Michael,
himself, Michael
yes.
Binnie and Claire Mole in their Evo 9.
Yeah.
Not a bad driver himself, obviously. Very committed.
It's going good, yeah. The second stage was a lot better than the first. I wasn't dialed in at all on the first stage and wasn't committed, so really made an effort to do so on the second stage. So yeah, it was much better.
But A is also a disaster for Binnie and Mole. Total brake failure, reducing SS4 to a crawl. John Wink catching them on stage and dropping time too. Brakes restored on at least 3 corners of the car. Binnie and Mole managed to salvage 9th after a difficult day.
Our main issue was losing the brakes through A. We halfway through there, and our brake lines got ripped out because of an issue with a caliper. So we had no brakes throughout that, and then the last 2 stages were done with just 3 brakes because we didn't have a spare caliper. So that was fairly wild, but we'd put in a couple of cracking good times as well, so managed to come back. We dropped down to second in class, and I think we pulled back 18 seconds on Ian Bumgart over Twig Lees. So we had a good comeback. So came away.
Currently lying 3rd in the championship.
I know, bit bizarre, but yeah, we'll take it. I know drop scores will come into account, but still nice to be there, right?
Absolutely, I agree with that entirely. Yes. But everything's okay with the car today?
Yeah, it seems to be all right. Yeah, I've just had a bit of rotten luck with it the last couple of events. So we're just wanting a nice run today, and nothing too special. Just get through and have a clean run. Because, like I say, the last couple of events we've had a bit of bad luck. So.
fourth on SS1 and third in SS2, things were looking good for Michael Binnie and Claire Mole. Then it would start to go wrong. A broken drive shaft in 3, dropping them to 5th.
It's Michael Binnie, here he comes. In the Evo 9. The barking Evo 9. Yep. Driving it nicely.
The front left wheel's sitting right back against the sill, so I don't really know why. There's nothing obvious bent, but I don't know whether it's just because the shaft's gone, but lost a lot of time in that last stage because of it.
Just on the last one.
Aye.
The first 2 went okay. I think.
I think they were quite good times, but lost a lot in the last ones.
Did service?
Oh no, that was fine. Nicely round. Yes. Michael Binnie showing you how it should be done.
And that meant more drama behind them. Michael Binnie was now third, although Bishop's Glen was a disaster. Snapping the front cross member mid-stage, Michael had resorted to welding spanners to it in second service in a bid to hold it together. It was working so far.
Our front cross member was cracked in half, and after stage 3 my front wheel was sort of hanging off. Managed to get it back to service, and we've basically on the last 2 services we've just been adding bits of steel to it and welding it back together. So it's it's going alright, seems to be going alright now. So stage 5 I was pretty cautious because I've obviously never driven with it like that before, and then 6 and 7 were pretty good. So I think we've set 2/3 overall quickest times, I think. So
That's good.
it's going quite well.
Yeah, and you've got just one more to go.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any point in going for it, or?
No, there's no way I'm going to catch Bruce. Not that I should be on his pace. Not that I am on his pace anyway. And I think Thomas is 28 behind us, so we'll just, considering we probably shouldn't really be here, I think we'll just bring it home
Just
in the
go for
last
the finish,
which is a shame because it's an awesome stage, and I really want to push like hell in it, but just put my sensible hat on, I think.
Fourth was also a just reward for Binnie and Mole, especially considering the trials and tribulations they had to face over the 8 stages.
Yeah, over the moon. At first service we didn't think we were going to even be continuing, so to come back and get 4th has been quite an achievement, and like hats off to the boys in the service park as well. Sweat was pouring off them, so I was underneath welding and John was changing a shaft and James was checking everything else, so
Yeah, good team effort.
Dad was just there managing everything, just ordering everyone about, so
Yes.
brilliant team effort.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
And you did-
Second in the championship coming into here. If Ewan has a bad day, a couple of days in the hills, you're still in with a shout of this.
I know, I hadn't thought of it that way, but don't know, we just need to keep our nose clean, don't we? And we've done that all season, so we'll just try and continue that, and you never know, stranger things have happened, but we'll just go out and have fun today. I think it's going to be really tricky, so just think about our own day, and if the results are at the end, we'll be quite happy. So.
Were at the front of the field,
Exactly.
and it was reverse seeded.
Yeah. And Michael Binnie.
And he
yes.
has hidden himself away.
Aye.
That's another young man that's really come on. Partnered.
Top 6 times in all 3 stages saw Michael Binnie and Claire Mole arrive in service in 6th overall, just 15 seconds down on the Hyundai. The Mitsubishi top of Class 9 early on.
No, it's not in, that's why there's a gap.
"15 seconds to John Wink in front of you.
Yeah.
You're going to go for it in the afternoon, see if you can catch him."
No, I don't think I will. I don't think so. I'm kind of looking at Thomas Gray this afternoon just to keep the gap to him. So, as much as I'd love to say I'm going to fly after Winky, I don't think I will. No, I'll just keep I'm saying this now, but I think I'll just keep my head switched on and look at the class at the end of the day.
Aye. So Michael Binnie was 5th, so that means he's 4th now. With Bruce doing what he did.
Top Evo and winning Class 9, Michael Binnie and Claire Mole had just missed out on a podium by 31 seconds. Another quietly impressive drive this year for the Evo crew.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. Definitely, this is probably my favourite event on the calendar. So, stage looked really good, and sun's out, so they'll be in good condition.
Good, good. And you're second in the points at the moment. Do you think you can do any better than that?
No, I don't think so. Don't know. I think I've done some rough maths. I think we might be able to secure 3rd, but realistically, Jock is ahead of us. So we'll try and maintain 3rd and see what we can do. But
yeah,
I'll have to be pushing hard.
Oh well, keep it safe. How's the car going? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's going all right so far. We only got onto it like last weekend after the Grand Prix. We've just been hellish busy on the farm, so I've only driven it for about a mile since the Grand Prix stages, so we'll be pretty rusty. But it seems all right. Yeah, everything seems pointing the right way anyway. So.
Over small crest, right 4 in, 70 down, right 2 in and left 1 through gate onto radars, turn left 7, right 9, just to turn left 9. What's this? Left 1, left 7, right 9, into turn left 9. 200 over bridge. Right 1 in over crest, into left 3, flat crest, into caution crest, right 5 in, left 4 in, opens, tightens to 3, no cut, into right 1 over crest, and tightens to 4 in over crest, 60, left 2 in, and flat crest, right 1, 50, small flat crest, left 1, care right 3 in over crest, and long left 3, 170.
Behind the top 2 there was a 3-way fight for that final podium spot. Michael Binnie and Claire Mole were once again outperforming their car and were just 3 seconds up on Stephen Petch's WRC Fiesta.
Michael, how's your morning been?
Yeah, really good. We've had a good push on this rally. Yeah, we're just that was my plan when I came into it. I was going to push hard, class championships wrapped up, so I wasn't concerned about that, and I just thought, right, I'll have a good crack at, a good overall result, and so far it's going quite well. Yeah.
How are you finding the stages?
Oh, awesome, really good. Yeah.
Caution, long left 7 over 50, 30, turn left 7 in. 80 through gate, left 3 in over crest, 70. Caution, right 3 in, left 7 over crest, 80. Right 1 over crest and caution crest, 50. K, right 1 crest, left 3 in, 50. Long crest over 50, 100 down, small crest right 2, C 200 down. To caution, right 3, 50, right 4. And long left 2 over 50, into caution crest right 4, no cut, into left 5 over crest. And right 3, crest left 1 over dip, double caution, crest, deceptive right 5 over crest, yeah. Left 4 in, 80. Right 1, C100. Right 1 over crest, 80, caution, left 3 in into long right 6 over crest, tidy. C70 over dip. Okay, keep left over crest, right 8, no cut into left 9. 70. Bridge, right 7, no cut. Left 6 in.
And finally making it onto the podium, Michael Binnie and Claire Mole once again outperformed their car's spec. This result giving Claire second in the Co-Drivers' Championship and Michael third in the Drivers, after a very strong season in the Evo.
Crest left 1, small crest and right 2, no cut. Left 3, caution into keep right to the crest, left 3, left 6 over finish. 80 down, caution right 1 over crest, jump tight to 4 late. Down, bad bridge, well done.
Fucking hell, mate.
That was all.
Some effort,
well
Claire.
done, well done.
Yeah,
As well,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. No, it's been a great season. We've been just on the verge of a podium all season. So to top it off, getting third here is just absolutely amazing. We drove the socks off the car today, and Claire was unreal. I came out with Black Lock and I said, I actually don't know how you do that, because she just did not stop speaking the whole way through. Claire was awesome. The car was absolutely brilliant, and it all just came together. So
Yeah, good.